Good day, everyone. We are still in our topic 3, Basic Economy Study Methods. So the methods that we will use in evaluating a project or an activity. So next type of methods that we will use is the rate of return methods. So there are two types, the internal and the external rate of return. So ang atong giyatan diri is ang rate of interest nga atong modawat. So usually ang unit na to ani is naka percentage. So sa internal rate of return, this method solves for the interest rate that equates the equivalent worth of an alternative cash inflows, receipts or savings, to the equivalent worth of cash outflows, expenditures including investment cost. So equivalent worth may be computed with any of the present worth, future worth, or annual worth method. The resultant interest rate is termed the internal rate of return. So any method actually ang atong ginagamit, but you will just focus on the present worth method. And this method is sometimes called the investor's method, discounted cash flow method, or profitability index. The IRR is sometimes referred to as the break-even interest rate. So the formula for internal rate of return would be summation of all nato nga revenues, kwaon nato ang iyahang present worth, ang gamiton nato nga I, mao si internal rate of return. And then i-equate nato siya sa atong summation sa atong tanan nga expenses, kwaon nato ang iyang equivalent nga present worth, ang I nga to gamiton is si internal rate of return. Okay? So, the decision rule for this is if IRR or imong makompute nga I apostrophe is greater than or equal sa imong MARR, then the project is economically justified. So let's have a sample problem. So determine the IRR of the following project when the MARR is 15% per year. Assume ang atong E or usa ni siya nga symbol, I forgot usa ni siya nga symbol, pero mamugod na siya ang nasa atong equation. That would be 15% per year. So let's first draw a cash flow diagram. That would be, pila ka years ang involved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then investment cost nato is $10,000. Then annual receipts. Nato receipts is same sa revenues. So inflow na siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8,000. And then 4,000 na annual expenses. And then siya market to salvage value nga negative 1,000. So supposedly si salvage value is diri which is 1,000. Pero negative man siya, so Dili na to siya sa ubos ibutang. Okay, negative man siya. So, opposite siya sa iyang usual nga value. Meaning, paglabay nimo sa iya, imbis nakaginansya ka, mas ninggasto ka. Kasi siguro, i-deliver nimo siya somewhere na layo, munang makabayad ka og 1,000. So, how to solve for IRR? Again, ang atong buhaton is kwaon nato ang present words sa imong inflows. Ang gamiton nato nga interest, mao ang imuhang IRR. So, inflows nato, muna si 8,000. So, that would be 8,000. Kwaon nato yung present word. So, sa 0 period ta, 1 minus 1 plus. Again, ang percentage nato is si IRR. So, muna atong unknown. Pangitaon nato siya to the negative 5 over I apostrophe. And then, i-equate nato siya sa atong outflows. Kwaon nato ang iyahang present word sa outflows. Gamiton nato again ang interest rate nga IRR. So, that would be equal to, unahon nato si 10,000. Wala na tayo factory ibutang sa iha, kaya naa siya sa atong 0 period. Kung asa ta nag-evaluate for present word, then plus si 4,000 nato, ordinary annuity, that would be 4,000 times 1 minus 1 plus I apostrophe to the negative 5 over I apostrophe. Then, plus atong 1,000. So, 1,000 times finding P given F na formula, 1 plus point. Ang atong I ani is si IRR to the negative 5. So, let's solve for I. So, this time, since very complicated na siya, I will allow you to use shift solve in your calculator. So, upon shift solve, ang atong makuha nga I, which is mo na itong IRR is 0.2714 or equal to 27.14%. And since si 27.14% nato is greater than 15% nato nga MARR nato, therefore good investment. Now let's go to the next type of return methods, which is the external rate of return. So this method directly takes into account the interest rate external to a project at which net cash flows generated or required by the project over its life can be reinvested or borrowed. So this external investment rate is usually the firm's MARR. And this method, the external rate of return, is sometimes called the investor's method, discounted cash flow method, or profitability index. So same decision rule, kung mas dako ang atong ERR kaysa sa atong MARR, the project is economically justified. So the formula, or there is a procedure in calculating for it. So all net cash flows, outflows, are discounted to time zero or the present at the external investment rate nato per compounding period. So muna siya. E is expenditures man siya or outflows nimo. Kwaon nato iyang present worth, ang gamiton nato nga interest rate niya mao ang external investment rate. Usually, si external investment rate is your MARR. So this is MARR. And pag makuha na natin si MARR, ato dayong, sige wait, dili ta focus. Then adto din ta sa ikaduha niyang step, all net cash inflows are compounded to period end at the external rate of return percent. Si inflows ang atong gamiton is sa future nato siya i-convert. So munang finding F given P siya, R is receipts or revenues. Unya ang interest rate nga atong gamiton is si external investment rate or mao si imong si MARR. So muna imong gamiton kay receipts. Now, again si inflow may gamit future word. Si outflow present word siya. Pero sa atong rules, sa atong principles sa engineering economy, dapat consistent ang atong viewpoint. So para ma-consistent ang atong viewpoint, si expenses na ato atong i-compute ang iyang future word. Pag makuha na nato iyang p-value, gamiton kuon din nato ang iyang future word value, which is ang iyang future word value, ang interest rate nato nga gamiton for finding f given p is kaninang si external rate of return nato, or ang usually ang atong ginapangita sa atong problem. So that's how we will solve for the external rate of return. We will have a sample problem. So same problem earlier, but I think negative na siya. Tama ba? Sa itaas, negative na ang salvage value. So same cash flow diagram. We have 10,000. Timeline na to, 5 years. Annual nga receipt na to is 8,000. Then expenses na to nga annual is 4,000. And again, salvage na to, value is negative 1,000, so paubos ta 1,000. So ang atong buhaton is si expenses, kuon na to iyang present worth, ang I percent nga atong gamiton si MARR, which is 15%. And then sa atong pag-analyze ani, para mas madali ta, since same period man si 8,000 ug si 4,000, pwede ra nato na siya i-deduct diretso unya. So bali dili nato i-appeal si 4,000 pag-analyze sa atong cash outflow. Kaya gamiton nato siya dito kay 8,000 unya. So bali ang atong expenses lang is 10,000 present worth niya, 10,000 na, wala na tayo factory appeal. Then, kuha na to si 1,000. Kuha na to yung 1 present worth, so that would be 1,000 times 1 plus ang atong gamitin nga percentage is si MARR, which is 15%. So, to the negative 5. Pag makuha na nato yung present worth, muna itong present worth, gamiton nato siya pagkuha sa atong future worth. So, ang formula, finding P given F nga factor. So, that would be 1 plus, ang I nato mo na si external rate of return nato, which is unknown. 1 plus I to the positive 5. Then, i-equate nato to idiretso na natin sa 8,000 of 4,000. 8,000 minus 4,000 times, kung ano ito ilang future worth, 1 plus, gamitin na ito nga percentage, MARR, to the 5 minus 1 over So ato na siyang i-simplify and then mo-solve ta for I prime or ang atong external rate of return. That would be equal to 20.77%. So since greater siya sa atong 15% nga MARR, then it is a good investment. So again, these are the type of rate of return methods that we will use in evaluating our project or activity. So for your assignment, this would be your assignment 2, a piece of new equipment, and so on and so forth. So iisa ra ninyo siya pag-solve together with assignment 1 nato. Katong sa present word, future word, annual word methods, any bond paper, any size of bond paper to be submitted on February 26 on or before that date, February 26, 2 p.m. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening. God bless everyone.